Hi guys, so excuse my shaky video. I seem to have lost my tripod. Shocking. So today for Random Thoughts Thursday, something I've been wanting to work on for a while and get more footage, but it just hasn't happened yet, is I wanted to talk about barrel racer superstitions. Because I think a lot of rodeo athletes, not just the barrel racers, but all competitors are very superstitious in nature. I think that is something that kind of runs in sports. But I'm gonna share with you some of kind of the tried and true common superstitions, as well as some of my friends' superstitions, and then some of mine. Okay, so some of the most common rodeo superstitions, and I'm going to share with you kind of where some of that comes from. So the biggest one and most common is never put a hat on the bed. And this is something that I'm pretty sure every cowboy and cowgirl I know follows. And I actually just did a little research on it to figure out why do we not do this. And apparently it has something to do with the big sleep and leading to death or a big injury in the arena. So I was actually just reading a story today. The story I was reading was about a steer wrestler, and at the NFR, his mother-in-law put his hat on the bed in their hotel room, and he freaked out, continued to wear the hat anyways, but had a really awful finals and kind of had a bad run of luck. And so what he did is he actually burned that cowboy hat and I guess got a new hat, and when he got the new hat, he started to win again. So situations like that do not help the superstitions. Whether, putting that hat on the bed really had anything to do with that run or luck or not, I don't know. But it's kind of one of those things that I think in this sport we all go, well, but maybe it did change something. When I was reading an article about rodeo superstitions today, Cody Ohl, who's a tie-down roper, thinks his estimate was that approximately 75% of rodeo contestants are superstitious, but he says that he's not. And I guess Trevor Brazil, the king of cowboys, claims to not be superstitious either, but he likes to mess with those that are. So I was reading about it, and he said he'll go into a, kind of young cowboy's hotel room and throw his hat on the bed just to mess with them. So I know also, for those of you that follow Fallon Taylor, that she likes to go kind of against all the superstitions. So if you tell her something is superstitious, she's gonna, do exactly that to prove to you that it doesn't matter. So I know that she will put her hat on the bed. She will do all the kind of things like that just to prove, like, you guys, it's not real. A few other kind of known superstitions in the rodeo world is not to wear the color yellow. I don't know why that one is. I couldn't find any information on it either, but I don't know, not to wear the color yellow in competition. And then another one that I just learned of today in my research is to always shave before competition to clean yourself up for lady luck. But that one I'm not sure so much about, because if any of you know our Canadian healer, Jeremy Bueller, he has since shaved his beard off, but the guy went to the NFR with a beard this long, and it was kind of his trademark. And clearly he wasn't shaving before every performance, and they won the world that year. So, not so sure. Kyla, what are you doing?
I already told you.
No, what are you doing? You're switching your boots? Why?
Because that's when I started the first barrel.
See?
Oh my god!
Good thing Kyla switched her boots, because now she had a good run, right?
That's
Must have been the boots!
What did you just tell me? Well, you're not supposed to eat chicken at a competition, and I ordered a chicken burger. Now I don't want to eat it.
I've never heard this until right now.
I've never followed it, but now I don't want to eat it. Okay, what was yours?
Can't run with money in your pocket.
Why?
Because that's how you're gonna win.
Okay.
So I just asked Nevada if she wanted to use gray or cheetah print for boots for brunch today. And what was your answer?
I'm not cheetah. I always knock a cheetah. I'm so superstitious about it.
Okay, so no cheetah print for you.
No.
Okay, so some of my own personal superstitions. I would like to say I'm not superstitious, but I am. I'm very superstitious, and don't ask me why. It's just how it is. A few things is that I will always wear the same boot combination on my horses unless I have a bad run. So if I have a bad run, then I'll change it up. For example, Grinchy usually wears cheetah print with her turquoise boots, or she'll wear gray boots with turquoise bell boots. Jada always wears red boots, and I recently switched it up to these like cactus print bell boots, but for whatever reason I can't do good in those ones. So I've had probably 3 crappy runs in those boots, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, I just don't think I can wear them anymore. So the boots are kind of the main thing for me. Another thing is that I will not put my hat on the bed. That's something, I don't know, that's just kind of got drilled into me for some reason. So that's one I don't do as well. I do not put my hat on the bed ever. I also used to follow Colby, that you just heard from, her superstition as well of the not running with money in your pocket. So it was funny because I asked her what her superstitions were at that barrel race we were at, and that day I, for whatever reason, had cash in my pocket, and I usually don't just because I'm scared it's gonna fall out. And I had a $20 bill in my pocket. I ran 2 horses and I made money on both of them. So I remember telling her after, like, okay, I know we just had this conversation, but I think you might be wrong. All right, you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed a little bit about the rodeo and barrel racer superstitions of the world. I will probably do another one of these. I'm going to try and kind of get some more footage of friends of mine that have weird routines or superstitions to share with you, because I think they're a little ridiculous and also kind of funny. But thanks for watching Random Thoughts Thursdays.